Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we're going to be doing our pro planning video talking about who I'm going to be throwing some resources at, who I'm going to pass up on, so on and so forth for the next couple of weeks of content and characters that are going to be dropping with weapons, LDs, so on and so forth. So before we start, let me know down in the comment section below who you guys are going to be pulling for, who you guys are going to be skipping, who are you maybe considering but you're still unsure. Do let me know down in the comment section below. And of course, if you do enjoy the video, consider liking the video and subscribing for future Opera Omnia content. Now, we're going to start off with Gilgamesh and Kefka. Now, I've already talked about both of these two characters in a separate video, but I did say that I would throw some tickets at the Gilgamesh banner because I at least want to get his LD weapon, you know, for the what do you call it, the challenge quest and whatnot, you know, so I can get my free BT token. But other than that, I'm not going to go too crazy in chasing his BT weapon. Now, I know they announced a free multi for both banners, so maybe if I can get lucky to get the BT, I might just actually let you guys decide if I should green him or not, just for the fun of it, because you know this, straight up destroying bosses and whatnot can be fun, but you know, also messing around with different characters can also be fun as well. So but yeah, I'm gonna be throwing some tickets for Gilgamesh's LD at the minimum, and if the BT wants to pop up, cool. If not, it's not gonna be the end of the world if I don't get his BT. So, and then Kefka, I already have his entire kit, so I don't have to worry about it, and that's gonna be pretty much free power stones on whatever I get in the free multi. So next up will be Yuri and Quistis. Now Quistis, I already have her LD weapon. She's gonna get some nice upgrades to her kit, so I'm excited for that. And then when it comes to Yuri's gonna be getting his LD weapon, and both characters will be getting the C90s, of course. But Yuri's LD weapon now basically, in a way, I guess, like, inflicts a trap, somewhat of a trap. So basically, like, this trap, what it does is, like, once you activate it, it goes off and it becomes like a crazy amount of attack. So this let me see if I can find it right here. Yeah, so Magic Pyro, Holy God, I'm probably mispronouncing it and I apologize ahead of time, but yeah, it's basically a trap. And then as long as you have Crystal's memories active and Ring Lock is active on any enemy, it inflicts one stack of the Ring Lock to the target, which, as you can see here, there's two versions. You got the plus version and the regular version. The regular version does deal 2 HP dumps. The plus version does 3, and I believe his LD weapon also provides him with so it provides him with brave damage up, HP damage up, and also adds a little bit more via his LD board. So you know, it's not a bad LD weapon. I mean, he is a BT candidate, and in the future his BT weapon is actually not a bad one, especially to those who enjoy avoiding enemy attacks, because that's one of the big things about his BT weapon, is that it does actually have evasion for the entire party, which is pretty convenient. It's actually not bad of a BT effect to have for certain fights that love to inflict debuffs on you. So it's not a bad one to actually have. But yeah, I will throw some tickets. I'll probably throw like maybe 150 tickets to hopefully snag Yuri's LD weapon. There is also a free multi, which it is the last free multi for Anniversary on this banner. So if I do get lucky, maybe I can get it on the free multi. Now Quistis already have her kit, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm basically just getting a free upgrade. Now, the new character for March is going to be Leila, and everybody is pretty familiar, or no, I can't say everybody, but a lot of people are excited for Leila because she is a very good evasion tank, and like she has turn manipulation, she does heal as well. She actually does a good amount of things. Now, she's not a character that you would expect to deal like high DPS numbers. She is a character to basically keep you safe and not let the enemy like hit you, and also has turn manipulation where she drags herself and your teammates in front of the enemy, and she has a whole bunch of other stuff as well, but like that is like the biggest thing about her is definitely going to be the whole turn shenanigans and the fact that she does have evasion as well via her overhead from a skill 2. So I will be throwing tickets at her kit. I do want Leila again. She is actually very convenient to have, and hopefully I will be able to get it once the banners drop. Afterwards, we do have Theodore and Titus. Now, Titus, I already have his entire kit. He is getting a green immediately once this pair of BT BT banners drop, which I forget which, I think it was like March 6th they said that this would drop. But Titus, I will for sure go for, I will for sure green. But when it comes to Theodore, though, I do have his LD weapon. I am probably going to pass up on Theodore, not because he's like a bad character or anything like that. It's just I really have no interest in him or his like kit, really. I mean, I did pull for his BT and JP, and after his few weeks of synergy, it's like he, in a way, the next pair of BT characters that are coming up after Theodore and Titus is going to be Zack and Ramza, and so I pretty much like forgot about Theodore after that because I was so hyped with Zack getting his BT and then Ramza getting his BT plus, which gave him some big upgrades as well. So Theodore, he is not a bad character in my opinion, but it's just that I'm more focused on Titus, but I'm definitely aiming towards the Zack and Ramza banner that should be coming with Divine Leviathan at the end of March, I presume. So I'm probably gonna pass up on him. They didn't announce a free multi for his banner, so I'm not gonna be going too crazy on his BT. Next up will be Rem and Cypher for Rem's intersecting wills. Now Rem, with her LD ability, gives her follow-ups. So to be exact, with these follow-ups, while you have the Absorb Magic active, which is a brand new buff that provides some party ores, it does trigger the follow-up attack that deals 2 HP dump, splits HP damage. It increases Brave by 50% of the HP damage dealt after the first HP attack, and also increases the party's Brave as well. And she also increases the allies whose turn is next Brave by 30% of the HP damage dealt, and it grants magic projection to the ally whose turn is next for 1 turn. This magic projection provides that character with a 50% Brave damage up, an HP damage up, a 20% HP damage up, and the Brave does not drop below 30% of the max Brave. So a really, really good buff, even though it sucks that it lasts for 1 turn, but it's still pretty nice to have. So Cypher, I believe I do have his LD weapon, so I'm gonna pass up on that, but Rem's LD weapon I will definitely be pulling for. I believe she also does get a small rework as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Yes, she does. So she does get a small rework once her LD weapon drops it. And but yeah, I will be throwing some tickets for her. I do want her LD. Her LD is pretty nice. Next up, I guess to end off the video, we're going to be talking about Beatrix and Fang. Now, Beatrix will be getting her C90. I've already have her kit, so I don't have to worry about pulling for anything for her. But when it comes to Fang, I will be pulling for her LD weapon because her LD ability. So her LD, okay, so when she came out in JP, for some reason people were still going really hard on Fang because they thought that what she actually got wasn't really all that, and I thought that was pretty silly. But with her LD ability, she grants a buff called Devastation, and this other one, which what was it called? Fault Siphon. I'm probably mispronouncing that, and I apologize ahead of time. But she grants those 2 buffs. But the one thing about her LD ability is going to be this right here, her Daze debuff. Now, this Daze debuff is a 40% Brave damage resist down and a 40% HP damage resist down. Now, the thing is that whenever you have the Devastation buff active, it will inflict a debuff that will also, or inflicting a debuff will also inflict this debuff Daze to the target for 3 turns, and then initiating a knockback grants the other buff that I mentioned. But the thing is though, like with most of Fang's kit, she is able to inflict it with almost all of her abilities, but because Fang does have an E-sphere, if you throw a let's see, what does she inflict? Max Brave down, defense down, speed down. So if you are able to give her an E-sphere that, let's say, lowers attack, then you pretty much have an automatic way of being able to inflict that Daze debuff onto the enemy. So and the thing is though, like this, it actually works for all abilities. And I can't remember which sphere it is that I actually gave my Fang to get that debuff to actually inflict every time that I'm inflicting a debuff. But there is one, I think maybe 2 E-spheres that works well for her if you're not too concerned about trying to like increase her damage and trying to take advantage of that Daze debuff. Then that sphere will actually help her out, so that way you are inflicting that additional debuff, which benefits everybody on the team. Because I mean, a 40% damage resist down and a Brave damage resist down, that's really good. And so to have that inflicted onto the enemies is nasty. So I will for sure be pulling for Fang's LD weapon. What I'll probably do, just so that way people know exactly, is that whenever I do my in-depth video, I will include a clip showing off, and hopefully I remember this. I will include a clip of me with my Fang that in JP that has an E-sphere equipped, and I will show you guys that it is very much possible to be able to continuously inflict that because of that one E-sphere that you put in her sphere slot. So but yeah, definitely going to be throwing some tickets for her. Hopefully I can get it within a small amount of tickets. I know most of the banners that I am going for the month of March is pretty much going to be straight up tickets. I'm not going to be touching my gems anytime soon, even though I really didn't use much gems at all during anniversary, and I have a very good amount of tickets. I'm just going to go ahead and focus on just using my tickets until the Ramza and Zac banner arrive. But I think by that point I'll probably be able to token Zac's BT weapon and every other character that I am thinking about picking up as well. So, but yeah, with that being said though, guys, let me know again down in the comment section below who you are thinking about pulling for here in the next couple of weeks of content that is dropping. And yeah, let me know in the comment section below if I haven't said that already. And if you did enjoy the video, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in my next video.